Right, what up, world? I am back and I finished the Black Mirror season 4, the last 3 episodes. So, in the first video, I only reviewed episodes 1 through 3 and told you which ones I liked the most out of all those. And this time, I am doing part 2 where I'm talking about 4 through 6 and which ones I like from least to greatest. And then overall as a season, which episodes stand out to me or was my favorite. So after watching the dreaded but very good, very great, but so dreaded and depressing episode 3, which is Crocodile. Episode 4 was Hang the DJ. And trust me, after you watch episode 3, you're going to need to watch episode 4 just to get you out of that negative mind space. Like, episode 3 was amazing. It was just very depressing. The ending was crazy. Like, if I could just for a minute take one moment and explain. Episode 3 is kind of like what Shut Up and Dance was. Not the same story, totally different characters, but it made you root for the main character up until, at first, in the beginning of the show, at the beginning of the episode, you're like, okay, maybe this person's good. But then as the show crashes go along, you're like, no, this person's a villain. And yeah, it was bad. But I feel like it was worse. That what this character did was way worse than Shut Up and Dance. Shut Up and Dance can be forgivable. That main character can be somewhat forgivable. Not really, because that's bad too. But either way, the main character, Crocodile, there's no forgiving that bitch. It was just bad. But okay, I digress. Episodes 4 through 5. Yeah, so episode 4 was Hang the DJ. Very good story. I loved it. It was a love story. Pretty good. Loved the characters. I rooted for the characters from beginning to end. Great pacing. Wasn't too long. Wasn't too short. I never got bored from it. And it's basically like virtual reality. Not virtual reality, but basically it's kind of like when you have Siri or Alexa dictate who you date. It's like a dating machine that dictates whether you find the one, the love of your life. And it sometimes it was pair you up with someone for a year. Sometimes it pairs you up with someone for like a couple of hours. Sometimes it pairs you up with someone for 2 days. And what it always said to the main characters was that everything happens for a reason. So the two main characters are going through all these different dates, all these different trials and tribulations just to get to who they are meant to be with in their happily ever after. And that was a great story. If I could compare it to anything, because it's a love story, of course I would compare it to San Junipero, but San Junipero was probably at a level 10, where Hang the DJ is probably a 7 or 8. Good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a weak story, but if I had to compare it to San Junipero, which is like the high caliber of episodes, in my opinion, of Black Mirror, especially a story that might have a happy ending, Hang the DJ is just a couple of notches down. But still good, great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then after that, episode 5 was Metalhead. Metalhead was, I will say this, Metalhead was good. Metalhead was stylish. It had the black and white cinematography throughout the entire episode, and I loved it. I love that because I'm a film geek. I love old school film. I love black and white. It was great. It was beautiful. The actress was great. But story-wise, a little weak. It was a little weak. I'm just going to be honest. Not every episode is going to be a high 10. So this one, I would say probably a 4 or 5. It had some positives. The ending was another one of those endings that was just dreadful and depressing, but it wasn't as bad as Crocodile. But still sad. But as far as keeping me entertained, I think I checked out maybe once. And doesn't mean it was horrible. It just wasn't the best. Like the pacing was kind of slow. Yeah, okay. And then what's next? Oh yeah, the final episode was Hang the DJ. Then Metalhead. Oh, Black Museum. Black Museum was the best episode of this whole season. Black Museum was awesome. Not going to tell you the twist ending because this is a non-spoiler review, but there is a twist. Very good. All the characters, because it's kind of like White Christmas episode where it's like one character telling you 3 different stories, but they all connect in a way. Very good. It was top bar, great, wonderful. I loved it. I loved all the characters, especially the main 2 characters. The guy who run the museum, he's hilarious and crazy. And the visitor who went to the museum, who stumbled across the museum while traveling down the road and needed to charge the car up, not phone. She needed to charge her car up because, in Black Mirror technology, your car don't run on gas, it runs on battery. So she had to park her car, charge it up, and she decided to go and check out this museum. And those 2, the way they fed off each other, he's telling her all these different stories about different artifacts in the museum. And, she's listening, engaging. Very good. Love that episode. That was the top notch. So, season 4, wonderful. I thought season 3 was the best one. Season 4, it's on up there. I would have season 3 and season 4 closely tied. But because season 3 had the episode San Junipero, Shut Up and Dance, and what else did I love? Hated in the Nation. I might put that a notch above season 4. But season 4 was great. Season 4 was wonderful. And so my favorite episodes from season 4, number 1, Black Museum. Number 2, Crocodile. As depressing and dreadful and sad that episode was, it was still an amazing show. Well acted, well paced, great story, great villain. Well, she wasn't really great, but she was great. So good you hated her by the end of the episode. It was just all out great. Hang the DJ. Then I will put USS Callister as number 4. Number 5, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Metalhead. And number 6, Archangel. Now, the reason why I put Archangel at the bottom is because I checked out more in that one than I did Metalhead. And it wasn't, Jodie Foster did a great job directing Archangel. She's a super talented woman. But I couldn't relate to the characters. It's a mother-daughter story. I couldn't relate. I love the way technology was used. I love the ending and everything. But it was some boring parts. So I wouldn't say it was some boring parts. It was some parts in the story where I got frustrated with the main character, the mom, where she got on my nerves, and it kind of like, at certain points I just checked out because I was like, this bitch is crazy. Like every decision she made, it was horrible. It was horrible. But that's it. My non-spoiler reviews. I didn't spoil anything of this season. I just gave you the bare minimum descriptions based off the descriptions that Netflix gives you of each episode. But overall, season 4 rocked. And I kind of hate that it was just 6 episodes. I wish it was like 10 or 12 episodes. Because to have a show that good, it gives you so few episodes. But I have to take what I can get. The creators, the writers, directors, everybody did a great job. Loved it. It was wonderful. Can't wait till next year. Hopefully when they make a season 5, hopefully it comes out next year and they don't have us waiting 2 years for it. I'm going to need them to shoot out some more episodes. I know Black Mirror just came out, but I need a season 5 by the end of 2018. But anyways, that is it. Loved it. If you've watched Black Mirror, put in the comments what you thought about it or your favorite episodes. And I will see y'all in the next video.